What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today we're going to be taking a look at something a little bit different, but not super different. We're going to be taking a look at the brand new Mattel's Jurassic World Dominion Therizinosaurus. Now, I'm a huge dinosaur buff, guys. I think at this point that should be well known, maybe not super well known, but with the death of the Amber collection going extinct, I need some more dinosaur figures. So fortunately, the Hammond collection is coming out, and I'm looking to see how big a Baryonyx and the Parasaurolophus is. Are they going to be in scale with 6-inch? No. But this isn't neither, but actually, I'm pretty okay with the size of this. This is actually bigger than I thought it was. It's not, like, incredibly in scale, but it's not super far off neither. Therizinosaurus was a big dinosaur, but not, like, super colossal size. So this is big enough for me, personally. I understand that 6-inch hardcore 6-inch collectors aren't gonna like it, but for me it's okay. On the side you get the thrash and throw action there, slashing action down here. Not really a read up, but as you can see, noise is made from this figure. I'll say it like that. The artwork on there looks great. I love getting Rexy like that. Might try to cut her out, just to put on the wall. I don't know, but anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. So getting the Therizinosaurus out of the packaging, other than the noise, this thing is pretty awesome. I do find myself pretty annoyed with how sensitive the sound is. I'm definitely going to be taking it out. Definitely going to take the batteries out after this review. So, just be prepared for a lot of interruptions by dinosaur noises. But the sculpt is amazing. Starting off with the head sculpt here, I like the half beak, half like tooth look. Not completely accurate, but I do like that we're getting feathers on our dinosaurs now, guys. That is awesome. See, as you can see there, but that is awesome to see. I love the red around the eye. It's painted very nice. The teeth are painted very cleanly in there. I love the red stripe for the feathering going all the way down the body. I think that looks very nice. That little white strip down the neck really does a lot for me. I love the sculpt. It looks beautiful, and it all blends together very nicely. Unfortunately, this and this aren't just ball joints. They are, like, so to speak, like just like floppy joints that are meant for the effect part, or the thing that makes this a toy rather than an action figure. Taking a look at these arms here, again, I love the feathers on the sides. It looks so good on the arm. And then going on, like, you get the scoots along the top, the padding on the bottom, and then, of course, what made Therizinosaurus such a badass was its giant claws. Now, as far as I know, Therizinosaurus was not a carnivore, despite these giant claws. These are more for defense, and they are the record holder for the longest claws on any dinosaur. So to see Therizinosaurus in this movie, when I saw it in the original trailer, I was like, oh my god. But looking at the feathers down the side, or the top of the back, looks great. And then on the bottom, you get like the more skin types sculpting with a little splotches of brown everywhere too. On the leg looks great with like the feathers on the top, and then the leg and the like the skin that runs down. You get the scoots on the top, and then you get great great sculpting for the padding. Now I wish the toes were painted black. I'm probably going to go ahead and do that myself. Not a big mod, not a big issue, but it's just Mattel's kind of notorious for not doing that. Now it doesn't look like it swivels at this ankle. This is just great and annoying, but I'm probably going to paint these black, and then going on to the tail looks very, very nice. I'm not really sure what this, so this button does this, and then you can swivel the tail to get them to go side to side. So there's that, and then that's where the batteries that I'll be taking out are, but I like the sculpt has like feathers on the top and then like a lizard tail on the bottom. So overall, the sculpt on this is beautiful, and I really like the way that it looks. And I showed you the feature of the noise, so I'm going to go ahead and take out the batteries for the rest of the review. So now that the batteries are out, I can go over a couple other things here. So it does have this DNA scanner thing that you can use with the app if you want to scan that on there. Hopefully that's close enough for you. I'm not going to be using that, but it integrates with the sculpt pretty well. All I'll say is it's pretty hard to get out. I guess they're meant for small hands or nails, which I have neither. It was really easy to take out the batteries. I just unscrewed that and then threw it on there. But the Therizinosaurus here does have a good amount of articulation despite like the $30 price point. I think that's what it was. But he does have a ball joint at the head, or maybe she. I don't know. It's probably a she based off of the other movies. But the ball joint will allow you to pivot. Looks, very bird-like, which I like. It can rotate that far that way, that far the other way. You can't go all the way around, probably because of the cords for the noise. And then you get the spring-loaded mouth, which I'm not a big fan of. Really wish that they would just make it so that the spring doesn't go ahead and ruin the mouth not being able to articulate. Would have really appreciated that, but I'm just goofing around. And then you do get like the joint here that's controlled by the tail. So the body, the torso will go like that, and then if you push the button, it'll go down. I don't think that you can kind of mod that, so you can't have them like that. It won't stay. Looking down, it won't stay. But what I am surprised with is the arms. The arms are like Amber Collection level. So they'll go up, down, rotate all the way around, hinge at the elbow, and then swivel at the elbow. Sorry, the other claws are getting in the way. And then swivel and hinge at the wrist. Kind of said 3 words at once. Now the hips are going to go pretty much all the way around. You just got to watch the sculpt there. Probably shouldn't have done that, but they'll go around. You get a swivel and a hinge at the knee. They'll also the hips will kind of go out and in a little bit, and then it'll swivel at the knee. Usually there's a swivel at the ankle here at this cut. Maybe a little bit on that side. A little bit over here too, but I don't want to break anything, so we're not going to go ahead and do that because I'm actually lucky that I found this. Apparently this isn't like the easiest thing to find right now. Looking for Giganotosaurus. The super colossal Giganotosaurus, which stay tuned for a review of that eventually. I'm definitely going to get it eventually. I have some credit for Target, so hopefully I can find it before I spend all that. But yeah, no, I think she moves really great, all things considered. Now, I know the big question I'm going to be getting asked, or people are asking, is this in scale with Amber Collection? And I don't think that it really is, but honestly, it's not super off. So here it is next to my Amber Collection Velociraptor, and I don't it's big. It's a big figure. I don't think that she's going to be that much bigger. I mean, and of course, you can kind of adjust the height even more. I mean, that's why I wish the ball joint at the neck didn't do what it did. But, even then, I mean, that's pretty tall. Because they're about at the same level. So I wouldn't say that that's too half bad. So, putting the Therizinosaurus, neutrally posed, like how it came in the box, versus the Velociraptor, I don't think that looks half bad. That's pretty good. I mean, the Therizinosaurus is longer, even with the raptor's tail fully extended. Obviously, it's taller, and she's thicker, too. So, I'm okay with that, because I got the Endoraptor. No. Yeah, the Endoraptor. Yeah, the Endoraptor from, the basic figure line, I guess. And that's not totally to scale neither, but I leave it in my collection because I think it looks badass. So, it's probably what I'm going to do with this Therizinosaurus. I want to pick up more dinosaurs, especially knowing now that the Amber Collection's kind of dead. So, what are you going to do? But I think that this is pretty much in scale for my needs anyway. Here it is next to a zombie Captain America. And honestly, I don't think that's bad. I mean, the claws are the size of the body anyway. And then, in the trailer, you see Claire with her head underwater with the beak. And that looks about right. If you guys know what scene I'm talking about, then you'll know that reference or what I'm trying to portray there. So I don't think that this is half bad. So yeah, I have to say that this figure is awesome. The paint and the sculpt are fantastic. The articulation is really good. The only things that I would like to add are I wish that these weren't hinged, like the mouth and the ball joints weren't hinged, and maybe a hinged swivel at the ankle. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty damn perfect. Even that little DNA thing doesn't ruin anything for me. I think the size is not perfect, but workable, especially if you just get new dinosaurs on the shelf. I mean, it's Therizinosaurus. This is top 5 dinosaurs for me. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But if I'm going to give this figure rating at a price point of around $30 to $35, I'm giving a solid 10 out of 10. Because for what it's supposed to be, this is not meant to be an action figure. What I'm saying about the hinge and swivel at the ankles and these being ball joints and this, that, or the other, that's an adult collector perspective. Buying this for a kid, they are going to love it. I'm just a giant kid, so I want to get this in my collection too. But with that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. So if you have not already, which I don't know why you wouldn't, please do yourself a favor and like, comment, subscribe. Do me that favor too. I appreciate it. But also be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I post a lot on there, have a lot of fun over there, so I'm sure you will too. But other than that, I believe that's all I got for today. So as always, let me know You copping? Picking this guy up? Let me know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.